Reality being yourself, there is nothing for you to realize. All that is required is that you should give up regarding the unreal as real. Effortless and choiceless awareness is our real state. If we can attain it or be in it, that is all right. But generally one cannot reach it without effort, the effort of deliberate meditation. All the age-long tendencies carry the mind outward and turn it to external objects. All such thoughts have to be given up and the mind turned inward. For that, effort is necessary for most people. Questioner: mind always wanders. I cannot control it. Maharshi: it is the nature of the mind to wander. You are not the mind. The mind springs up and sinks down. It is impermanent, transitory, whereas you are eternal.
Knowing one's self is only being one's self, as there is no second existence. This is self-realization. The state we call realization is simply being one's self, not knowing anything or becoming anything. If one has realized, he is that which alone is, and which alone has always been. He cannot describe that state. He can only be that. Still, it is a wonder that to teach this simple truth, there should come into being so many religions, creeds, methods, and the disputes among them. Oh, the pity! Oh, the pity!
In 1949, it was detected that the Maharshi had malignant sarcoma in his left arm. In spite of intense medical care, on April 14, 1950, his physical end was apparent. The last photo of Ramana was by the French photographer Henri Cartier-Bresson, taken just 10 days before the Maharshi left the body. In the evening, as devotees sat on the terrace outside the room built specially for his convenience during this last illness, they spontaneously began to sing the refrain to one of his stirring hymns to Arunachala. Arthur Osborne writes about that evening. On hearing it, Ramana's eyes opened and shone. He gave a brief smile of indescribable tenderness. From the outer corner of his eyes, tears of bliss rolled down. One more deep breath, and no more. At that very moment, 8:47 p.m., an enormous star trailed slowly across the sky, passing to the northeast of the peak of Arunachala. The meteor was noted as far away as Bombay.
He must have been suffering, and yet all during his illness, those eyes just never lost their luminosity. And it's as though Bhagwan's body and his essence were two separate. And so he just ignored the body. To try to describe the presence of Ramana Maharshi in words is very, very difficult because you feel you feel his presence, you feel his luminosity, you feel his greatness, you feel that the whole world is there. He is trying to impart the entire world to you and the reality of who you really are. And you just sit there awed by the light in his eyes and his being. It's just as though there's someone had turned on a bright light, and there is this person with a beautiful aura. The whole body, as though it were transformed into light.